What's going on, everybody? Shonen Express here, delivering to you my chapter review of One Piece Chapter 951, Rampage. The first thing I want to talk about is the very first page of this chapter. It seems like Orochi and the guy who's the head of the ninja don't know about Udon at all. That's interesting. I wasn't sure if Udon was really going to be off the grid or not. It appears, though, that they actually are completely incognito, and so they don't know about the prisoners, because the head of the ninja says something like, well, we have both Trafalgar Law and Straw Hat Luffy, and that's a big deal. The pirates will go crazy and destroy themselves. I thought it was interesting to know that Udon is incognito. Nobody knows that the prison has been overrun. So, also in this chapter, we get kind of sort of introduced to this group called the Mimawari Gumi. Correct me if I'm wrong pronouncing that. I'm not totally sure. I thought that it was really cool that this is in here. Again, I'm a huge fan of Japanese history and culture, and so I really like the Wano arc because it's got a lot of that in it. And this group is one of those things, so I was very interested to see them there. Normally we hear about the Shinsengumi if you've read Rurouni Kenshin, or I believe they're in Gintama as well. If you've read either of those two manga, the Shinsengumi is the police force, the samurai police force that's normally in manga. I thought it was cool to see the Mimawari Gumi being referenced here because they were the more noble class of police force in Japan during about the same time the Shinsengumi was there. So I thought it was really cool to see that. I also, I thought kind of predictably the politics of Orochi are interesting, where he's keeping these samurai in the prison because he can't be wrong. That makes a lot of sense and politically has been done by a lot of different countries, even in our real world. So that made sense. I just thought it was interesting. A little more insight into who Orochi is. We also got to see this week that the wanted posters are painted. So they have wanted posters in Wano, and we know that Wano is, separate from everything else going on in the world. So their wanted posters are actually painted in this cool, traditional Japanese style. I probably should have guessed that based on everything else in Wano, but it was cool to see. It was cool to see the different interpretations of all the different characters that we have that are wanted in Wano on these wanted posters. So I thought that was interesting for sure, this chapter. Also, what does the line on the snake mean? So Beppo gives Nami the card this week, and we see that line on the snake part of the secret sign. And Yasue wrote that on there. I want to know what it means. I don't really have any solid, concrete ideas as to what it means, but I know it's going to be important, and I'd love to know what that means. I'm sure we'll find out as soon as Nami gets in touch with Kinemon. I'm sure we'll figure that out. Also, why would Hawkins release Law's crew? So we see that this week that Hawkins released his crew in order for Kid to be captured, and Hawkins says I'm scared of a man who doesn't care about the future and he would just kill you and me. I thought that Hawkins had a really good plan, had a really good setup. He's like, I have your crew as the voodoo dolls in me. If you hurt me, they get hurt. I thought that was a really good plan. I don't understand why he'd give it up so easily. I don't know what specifically Law might have said to him to make him give that up. I mean, it's cool that Law, is able to intimidate Hawkins to that level, but I think it makes Hawkins look weak, and he was looking very strong in this arc for sure. So I was kind of excited to see him be stronger. He is one of the supernovas that we saw. So I was kind of looking forward to him being stronger, but he kind of just let them go. I was confused about that. If you have any ideas, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your ideas on that. Kind of going along those same lines, I am almost positive the Heart Pirates are going to mess up this plan in some way. They're going to go after Law, or at minimum, they're going to tell Luffy, and Luffy's going to go after Law. They're going to break Law out somehow. I'm positive of that. Again, my prediction is that to fight Kaido, we're going to see Luffy, Law, and Kid all three of them together fight against Kaido. I think that that's very clear based on the setup that has already happened in this manga. So I think that that means that Law is going to get broken out. Definitely the Heart Pirates are going to have something to do with it. Maybe Luffy. But right now I think that the Heart Pirates are just going to try and break him out as of right now. A part of this chapter that I found absolutely hilarious was when they're getting off the boats. Usopp, Robin, and Brook, and Otoko is there too, are getting off the boats. The people at the ferry are going through the wanted posters, right, to see if these people match up. And so they take out Usopp's and Robin's wanted poster, and Usopp and Robin kind of make this like double chin face, like all messed up, and they're like, "You're free to go." They don't recognize them just because of that. And I thought that was hilarious. What a hilarious way to get through a blockade that just doesn't matter. So I thought that was really funny. I thought the faces looked hilarious. And I thought it was really funny that they were actually able to get out that way. Kind of along the same line of boats, we see Ashura Doji, or Shutenmaru, whatever his actual name is. I think it's actually Shutenmaru, but we see him take Kinemon and Inuarashi to these boats that they have stored up. So now we have our way to Onigashima. We are gonna get there. We have the boats to carry the people. I definitely think that we're gonna make it there. Frankie is coming already. He's gonna be able to fix those boats up so that they can sail over to Onigashima. I have no doubt about that. And so I think that was really cool to see all those boats there. I definitely think that they're going to play a part, not just in Wano, but I think probably in the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, this is going to come in handy too. The last part that I have to talk about this chapter is the little glimpse we got on Onigashima with Big Mom mainly, and the Beast Pirates. So, first of all, King, Queen, and Jack all look very scared of Big Mom. Everyone there looks very scared of Big Mom, rightfully so. Big Mom's terrifying. But Big Mom asks King to join her crew and says that there are 3 races that aren't part of her crew and that King is one of those 3. I don't know what King is. I never questioned if he was human or not. I thought he was human. I mean, we know that Jack, I'm pretty sure we know that Jack is like part fishman or something because he was able to breathe underwater. But King, I mean, he's a different race. I don't know what it is. Maybe it has something to do with his wings, the wings on his back, but I'm not sure. She said that it's extinct, so I don't think it's like Skypian where they have, wings. So I'm not sure what King is. I really want to know though, because I find the races in One Piece very interesting to think about and to look at. So I'm very interested to see what goes on or what King is. Also, we see Big Mom and Kaido clash, and they rip the sky apart in 2, and everybody's freaking out. This is very, to me, reminiscent of when Shanks and Whitebeard clashed and they ripped the sky apart too. I think that this goes to show that Big Mom and Kaido are on equal standing as far as strength. They can push out a similar amount of strength, to say the least. I think that's important because I think a lot of people think Big Mom is not that strong. And I definitely disagree with that. Big Mom is extremely powerful. We see that based just on the fact that she can't be hurt unless she's like very emotionally distraught. So I think that Big Mom is very powerful. Kaido, obviously very powerful. I think it was good to have them clash and have them be kind of like equals there, so we can see that they are in the same league and nobody makes that mistake. I think this chapter proved that point very well. So going forward, we're definitely going to get out of Udon. Luffy and all the other people in Udon are definitely going to come out and join this resistance. I think that when we find out what that line on the snake is, the plan's going to change, probably significantly is my guess, and those boats we're going to use to get to Onigashima. Like I said, I think it's I'm absolutely positive that Luffy, Law, and Kid will be fighting Kaido, 3 of them facing him. I think that I'm absolutely positive about that. I Don't know who the Calamities are going to fight. I'm interested to see that. I don't know who Big Mom's going to fight. I'm interested to see that too. But I definitely think that Kaido is going to be fought by Luffy, Law, and Kid. I think that we've set up for that for a long time. But as far as other predictions, I don't really have a whole lot. I'm not sure that this raid on Onigashima is going to be a success. We might need another try at it. But I definitely think that it's going to happen during the Fire Festival. We're going to get there and we're going to try and fight Kaido. Don't know that it's going to go that well, but we're definitely going to try. So that is all I got for this delivery, guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked anything I had to say, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I bring you manga reviews every single week, as well as my weekly rankings at the end of the week. So I would love for you to be one of my subscribers. Also, if you have anything to say, good, bad, or otherwise, I'd love to hear it down in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, I want to have that conversation. I'd love to be able to engage with you guys. But for now, that's all I got. So this is Shonen Express, signing off.